Hello, welcome back everybody. Just continuing on with the story. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. And I apologize for my other videos. I did notice the mic was a little bit too loud. I turned down the mic a little bit for you. And before I forget, like I keep doing, let's turn back on the... where is it? Subtitles.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
That could be a bad thing too, Poppy. She is a dragon. And we do have her eggs. She probably won't be very appreciative of that fact.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
You and I know we're returning the egg, but she doesn't know that.
For what it's
At least not
worth,
yet.
she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least
Let me
we understand what we came for. I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
I'll let you guys pause it if you want to read any of these things. Hmm.
There she is again.
Phantom, she's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Lucky.
Watch your step.
Poppy, why are you making it less good? Sounding like less of a good idea to come near them?
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that? There's no turning back now. Over here!
Wait, I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easier.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a
You
little
think?
too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Come on, Ron.
Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest.
Come on.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair it.
She broke them?
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
She just figured out her grandmother.
How could I have been so blind?
Okay. Let's do this one. That gives me Imperial.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
that really doesn't say very much about the artifact, the relic.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
No, that's a spider.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Confringo.
The rest of the tomb, insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Confringo. Guardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. Hide away.
Opening all of these is tempting. Revelio.
Maybe not, because that one's a spider. And that one doesn't look like it's anything, so.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
I'm gonna like the fact that you did that with some of the spiders.
Revelio.
You hit them with a fire spell, then hit them with a normal shot. Sometimes they'll explode. As you can probably tell, I don't like spiders.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Alright.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Especially if you have to say we'll be fine more than once in a couple of minutes, then you're not going to be fine.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Confringo. Revelio. There's something here by the altar. Confringo. Revelio.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Revelio.
Ugh. That was cringe. Oh, yay. Lots of double stare.
I need to find a safe way across.
Yes, I know that.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Ow! You're a devil stare. You're not supposed to attack. How are you supposed to get those in?
Confringo. Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help.
Yes, but how?
Revelio.
There are no bones for me to use. The only bones are in those two.
Lumos.
Ow. Get down.
Guardian Leviosa. Lumos.
It'll let me walk on it. Good. No. Alright.
Lumos.
Move.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
Ow.
Lumos. Lumos. Guardian Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Alright, go. Boop. 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 Imperio.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Oh, spiders!
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Well, let's look
I
down
try.
here first.
Confringo.
This looks different from what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. Make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Lumos.
Lumos! Appears some of these stone tablets have two rune symbols. That has to be something.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
That's spiders.
Perhaps Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
Revelio.
What handles are you talking about?
This catacomb has suffered
Lumos.
decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
What symbols on tablets? What symbols on what tablets, dude?
Revelio.
Oh, must be in here.
Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay, so we need...
Revelio.
that one.
That worked. Keep going.
Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Confringo! Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
Then explain. Explain. You're not explaining.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
When you don't live.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done.
Confringo!
It looks like I'm
no,
gonna have a fight.
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Velkov's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Was that your bet? That's better begin with. Rather unwise coming back this way. I will make you.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Excuse me, sorry about that. Ay, ay, ay. Your uncle's right, it is an unforgivable curse, but...
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I admit, with that one, I'm kind of... in a quandary, shall we say. It was an unforgivable curse. True. But it was used to save someone's life, so it's...
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
If it had shown... If the Harry Potter universe had shown there were consequences for using dark magic like that, those type of dark magic, then I could understand it. Extremely negative consequences for using dark magic. Then I could understand it. But it's one of those moral questions. It's definitely one of those moral questions, and it'd have to be one of those that I'm not really sure which side I'd fall on. We're going to Hogsmeade and sell off some stuff, and then I'll end this recording because it looks like it's up to the 55-minute mark. Yeah, that's definitely one of those morally questionable ones.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Hogsmeade, here I come.
I mean, you have to look at it. Even Harry tried to use it, and he dark magic, and he even used the worst one than Imperio.
I treasure those moments. It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
I'm sorry, but he tried to use Crucio, and I'm sorry.
Does anyone else?
It's been proven. Torture is just wrong. It doesn't work. If you're trying to use it to get information, it doesn't work because they'll tell you whatever you want to know. Or they'll tell you what they think they want to know. Even if it's not true. Just to stop the torture. It's the way human beings work.
This place has seen
Harry's
better
supposed
days.
to be trying to use one of those on Bellatrix. Oh well. I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, subscribe.